What is going on, everybody? Today it is Sunday. Sunday is a really good day. It is nice and cool out here. Got my son out here at the park, and we just chilling out and enjoying the weekend. So first and foremost, shout out to everybody who came through the live stream last night. Fatal Frame 2, that was really intense. Pretty cool game so far, so good. So hopefully everybody is willing to come through and watch the live streams and watch the content. If this is your first time here, welcome. I appreciate you checking out this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on all the platforms down in the description. I think Microsoft bit off more than they can chew. Looking at everything that has happened now within this entire situation of this Xbox Game Pass price hike and the consoles that they jacked up the price on those as well, I think they bit off more than they can chew. Activision Blizzard acquisition cost them a lot, and they're trying to recoup that money. And so they're going to try to recoup it with the price of the consoles and the subscription services, and they're going to try to recoup on the back end by not letting us get discounts on DLC with the I'm at the park, so yeah, these babies out here having so much fun. It's fun to watch these kids, but yeah, like I said, they're trying to recoup on the back end by letting these DLC discounts go away and the rewards getting more Game Pass. They're removing that as well. Now when we look back, I just really wish that Xbox would have never tried to go after Call of Duty. Just let them be on his own. Let them go bankrupt if possible. Sony, they tried their best to fight it. The FTC tried their best to fight it. And now they're sitting here looking at us like, well, we told you so. Well, especially the FTC. Like, somebody that represents the FTC was like, we told you so that stuff like this can happen. And looking back on it, we should have known. We honestly should have known that that was going to be the case. When you look at a company that acquires so much, and we all talk about having a monopoly on stuff, having, we don't want companies to get too big. We also have to understand that the part that doesn't get talked about is the fact that when these companies are big, they have to answer to people who want their money. And it goes not just to shareholders, people who work for the company as far as employees. You got all of this stuff going on, and when you can't pay for them, you have to start cutting employees and raising prices. And this is exactly what's going on here. They cut employees and they raise prices. You look at what's going on with some of these companies that was cut. They got rid of Hi-Fi Rush. They got rid of all these other companies that was or these other employees that was there, and then turn right back around and raise the prices on these consoles and these subscription services. We kind of understand what's happening now, and it's really unfortunate. I just feel like, I don't know if Activision Blizzard was in a state of bankruptcy or whatever. I can't remember that far back, but I know they wanted to buy them out, and when they did that, that was pretty much the beginning of the end. Because now is reports now that they lost over $300 million on Game Pass. Not on Game Pass. I'm sorry. They lost $300 million on Call of Duty because of Game Pass. People, using or gaming the system to get Call of Duty. Call of Duty is going to be on Game Pass, this, that, and the third. And they just never really recouped that money that they really would have got if the game was just a standalone. Which, yet again, it makes me think that I don't think Activision Blizzard was in any kind of trouble. Now, if they were, let me know in the comment section. Y'all let me know, because y'all would know better than I would, because I don't really get into the acquisition side of companies and all this other stuff. I just want to play good games. I just want to play the games. That's all I want. I just want to play the games. And I feel like now we're in a situation that is dire for Xbox. I don't know. I don't think they're going to go anywhere or anything like that. Microsoft is huge. The Xbox brand may be in trouble, but Microsoft is straight. You may see some form of a collapse at some point with their gaming division, But I think they're going to be fine. I think at the end of the day, what they may do is try their best to recoup as much as they can. And if they can't, they're just going to cut their losses and just say, look, we're not going to be able to make consoles anymore. We're not going to be able to actually have this Game Pass thing to be at the area that it is. They're not going to be able to do anything that we thought they could do back, 4 or 5 years ago. And now we're going to be looking at a company that's probably just going to be publishing games for the foreseeable future. And they're going to have to cut their losses on everything else on the other side of things. And to me, I want to say that's unfortunate, but they kind of did it to themselves. I mean, we just got to be honest. I mean, Xbox did this to themselves ever since the Xbox One era, when they basically turned their back on gamers and tried to make their company or make their console a television box. That's basically, that really was the beginning of the end, the 2013 era of things. So now I look at things and I say, like, you know what? I do respect the Xbox One. The Xbox One did turn around to be a solid console, but the Xbox Series it turned out to be an ultimate failure. And I know Xbox One is pretty much a failure too, but you can go pick up an Xbox One X and actually feel like you're playing a traditional console. The Series, it's just something about the Series now just feels like off. And we all know the Xbox 360 is legendary. And I dare to say that the original Xbox is legendary as well. Those consoles will forever be awesome. But when it comes to Xbox in general, they basically dropped the ball since 2013, and I don't think they're ever going to recover from that. Not only that, the fact that they did do some good with the brand on the back end of the Xbox One, because the Xbox One was absolutely terrible, but they turned it around at the end, because the Xbox One actual console brand turned out to be pretty solid. But when it came out with the Series, it just did not help matters that the Series could have lived on with the legacy that they had with the Xbox One, but they turned around and acquired a bunch of studios, and now they got to recoup all of that. Hey, K, all right? He over there on the merry-go-round? Okay. But yeah, it's just what it is at this point. I feel like now, I look at the Xbox Series, I own one, and I look at it and I'm just like, there's so much untapped potential of what it could have been as far as a traditional console. But I feel like now it's literally a Netflix gaming box. And is that okay? Maybe. But it's going to hurt them in the long run, because what they're doing is not for me. But I do respect the fact that I like what the series did have to offer, or what it can offer when you play it as a console. But I don't like how it is when it comes to the actual subscription side of things. It just leaves me with a sour taste in my mouth when I play the series, knowing what they turned it into. But at the end of the day, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be playing, PlayStation titles, Nintendo titles. I'm going to be playing my 360. I love my 360 and the original Xbox. And I also will be, obviously, I'll be on PC. So, gaming is still alive and well. It's just Xbox definitely dropped the ball, and it's going to be interesting to see how they recover. So, let me know what you guys think. We're going to get up out of here. We're still at the park. My son should be tired now. You think he's about ready to go?
I hope so.
I hope so, too. It's about time for him to go. But we're going to get out of here, and I'll see y'all on the next one. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see you then. All right, y'all. Peace.